Hello and welcome back to another vid with the self-proclaimed Forgotten King. Alrighty, so if you decided to play Clover Retribution, and by the time you're probably playing this, because of the time this video is being made, the event's being deleted. So that means it's gonna be a lot harder to gain EXP. So I'm gonna tell you guys all about how to start the game, a little bit about the game, and some methods for gaining EXP. So start off with use the codes. Use all the codes. Get as many codes in there as you can. I missed one of them because I didn't join the group right off the bat, so I'm missing a few spins here, and that's a no-no. Use all the codes. Get as many spins as you want. It ups your chances of getting things that you want, like this right here, this trait, this race, and this magic. I don't want any of those. I'm gonna spin these. All right. So you spin, you spin, you spin. You try to get the ones you want, and you spin the ones you don't, and maybe you'll get lucky and get something that you want, and maybe you won't. I got noble here. I like that. That's good. That's good. A little superior speed. I didn't want that. That's in the wrong location. But anyway, we got the up next is the race. We got dwarf. Oh, look at that. I got Maharai. uh it's not the best mythical race, but it's a mythical race at an all. I'm not gonna spin it. Flame, I will take that. That has great damage to start off with. So now let's play the game. You're gonna load into this little dinky room. It's not too bad. It's got a lot of books. I like that. And it's gonna give you a little bit of dialogue. You can skip it. It's not really important. It's just telling you, oh my gosh, I woke up in another world. This is your little isekai. Enjoy it. Read all of that. I'm skipping it. I've read it 5,000 times. Don't want to do it again. Alright, go talk to this guy. Complete his basic task, blah 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 blah. It'll tell you what you need to do in the right. Well, I kind of slip up here and started running away, but yeah, open up my menu. Cool, that's done. Talk to him again. Boom. Bring out my grimoire. Push G. Done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You're gonna get like 4 free levels out of this. Now go gather some copper. Now this is something I have to point out. Before you go into the main game, I always start off by collecting as much material as I can from here. For one, you're going to need the copper and the iron to craft your first weapon in the game. And the more you have of each, the more chances you have of crafting a better weapon. So, the copper, kind of basic material, you're going to need it. Grab that. The iron, grab that, but also pick up the stones, because when you pick up the stones, it creates a chance for a copper and iron to spawn in its place. So you're gonna have to do that. But the reason why I do this in the pre-game instead of the main game is just the fact that in this room, all of this ore spawns back like 3 to 4 times faster than it does in the real game. So I kind of cheat the system and do it here first. Whew, I'm running out of breath. Alright, anyway. So, you get all your material. Dunzo. Look at that. Delicious. I'm a bit of a tryhard, so I grab a bit extra. How many I'm going to get? 39 iron, 28 copper. You might be able to craft some stuff with that. You know what I'm saying? So go back, talk to this guy. Oh, I'm going to take a drink midway. Sloppiest drink ever. But craft your little scarf. I'd put it on as soon as you can. It gives you 1 constitution, which is your HP and your max magicka. And that HP, for whatever reason, 1 little point is worth a lot of HP. Watch this. Boom! That's a whole chunk. That's almost a quarter of my HP. Come over here, beat up these little bandit dudes. They're not really going to do anything to you. Oh, I took some damage. Oh my gosh, it hurts. Not worried. Also, those 4 little points that you get from the start off, I would put all of those in the Constitution. Because starting off, you're going to be fighting basic enemies like those bandits, and it's not going to damage you very much if you have good Constitution. Or any Constitution, really. Because 4 Constitution, does that count as good Constitution? No. Alright. So, what you're going to start off doing is first go to the inn. Right up here, straight from the first spawn. Well, I stop here to buy this hilt. I'm not even planning to craft a sword, but This is where you'll grab your sword hilt and your handle to craft your basic sword. Do not grab that broken sword. It is garbage. Do not use it. Grab this bandit quest. It's going to give you 250 EXP, 125 gold. It's not much, but it's a good startup. We're going to do this, I think, 2 times, and it'll give us a level of 10, I believe. And during that time, you're going to gain your first skill, most likely, which you get at 5 mastery. You're going to want to equip that as soon as possible, especially if you have a magic that you like, because the magic is going to get stronger. If you read this at the beginning, it's going to get stronger the more you use it. It'll gain these clovers on it, and bronze, then silver, and then gold. And those will make it do more damage, take less time, well, have a lower cooldown, and I think it costs less magic. So that's overall, there's no reason to not have it and spam it. Which you'll see a lot of people doing at spawns with their auto clickers, macros, their little tiny tasks, whatever you want to say. There, I got my first spell, Flame Ball. Boom. I'm going to go over here and put this on real quick. And even if it's not a good spell, it's just a matter of fact of having it in your list to line up. I like this spell as a startup just because of the fact that it's ranged and it does knockback. Even though for some reason it knocks them towards me more than it does knockback. It just depends on how it hits, I guess. But yeah, beat him up. Boom, he falls back. Throw a fireball at him. Boom, he punched into me. I punched his face in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Boom, throw a fireball. Flies to me. I missed the punch that time, but you get the gif. So we're just gonna complete this task real quick. Grab this little mission. Oh, beat that dude up. That's 1 complete. Do your next one. We'll reconvene in however long that takes. Pause the video. Alright, now that we're back, we're level 10. Nifty. Like it. Love it. Live it. Whatever the heck. We're going to go grab our main mission. As you'll see at the top of your screen there, let's see, I think I clicked at it. Yeah, we're looking at my menu. Freaking dork. Yeah, put some constitution in. You want at least 10 of that. And I'm doing intelligence as my next one just because I want to do more flame damage. It's going to be really handy with my next skill that I get. So, grab your main quest line. It's going to show you on the top of your screen where you need to go. Make sure you follow that. The clover with nothing in the middle of it, that is your current mission that you have collected. So this one is defeating the alpha wolf, and that will make it to where the city leader brings us a broom that we can use to fly around on. It makes traveling so much easier. It's amazing. Yep, we're just running over here. I probably should have sped this up, but we're doing what we're doing. And just running. Yep. Slowly but surely, slowly getting here. This is why we have brooms. So by the time you get up here, you're gonna want to ask somebody to come help you, because for starters, this boss sucks. It's gonna stun you a shit ton. Pardon my French, and is going to be just annoying because it spawns 2 little danky wolves that most of the time are corrupted, which makes them stronger, do more damage, have more HP, blah 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 blah. They're annoying. Okay? So nobody replied to me, so I'm gonna have to start doing this on my own. And now that I have my little danky fireball, I can throw this from a distance. And you know what we do from a distance? Because this dude has a range on it with its little roar. If it can't hit me with his roar starting up, I'm not stunned. It's amazing. I love it. But now I got 2 little ugly wolves chasing after me. One of them's corrupted, of course. And yeah, so we're gonna beat on these dudes a little bit. I thought I could kill it in the time that I was allotted, but I'm not going to. So it's not gonna happen. So I will just let this play out. This is mainly just showing you a couple of tactics to make it easier to fight the boss. Just keep those dudes away from you. They'll despawn eventually. Blah, 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 blah. Screw them. Now, I guess I'll take this time to explain the fact that when you're fighting the boss, really you only have to do 10% damage if you're fighting with other people. As long as you hit that 10% mark, you will get the boss kill no matter what. It doesn't matter what else happens. You could die. Well, as long as you don't leave the server. You can die, go do something else, and then maybe somebody will kill it later and you'll get the drop for it. Boom. Bada bing. Alright, dude beat me up a little bit. Not pressed. Just leave these little ugly wolves away for a little bit and they'll despawn again, and then you go back and fight the boss again. And until somebody shows up, you basically repeat this as many times as it takes. Oh, look at that, somebody showed up. So now that he's here, we're gonna try and tag team this boss. Though I am very likely going to die. Yeah, it's just bound to happen. So I'm probably gonna end up dying, but that does not really matter. I think I'm pretty close to, or already have gotten my, I can't see it on the screen, but I already got my 10%. I'm not pressed. Boom. I died. Whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-wop. It's okay. It's gonna happen. I got my 10%. That's really all that matters. It's a video game as much as it is your isekai world of unimagined exploration and the almighty powerfulness that is you, because you respawned in a new world with all your extra magic because, you know, you're isekai. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Get up. Get out of here. Nobody cares. Alright, so, boom. Back to fighting the boss. I don't know where this dude went. He probably died too. But, like I said, don't be pressed. It's gonna happen a lot. Because, quite frankly, the bosses in this game, they're stupid, have terrible mechanics, and they're just overall poorly scripted. But I enjoy the game nonetheless. I literally have 2 alts that are about level 50 and my main that's over level 80. It's cool. It's fine. Oh, and I just hit the mic. My bad. But, yeah. So, I died again. Whoop. Yes, I'm using my NVIDIA to record this video. But, oh, look at that. I'm not even over there by the boss, and it's dead, and I got my mission completed. Woo-yeah!